very empty entryway.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon. Good to see you. I knew you two would come.
We just got free tickets to a magic show. Why wouldn't we?
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
Especially as I hear there's this new special water trick.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets.
Oh well, at least we're talking and communicating and not just standing awkwardly.
The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
I don't see how that is possible, but thank you. Considering I just met you today.
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Linny.
I just met you today. How has someone not already bought these tickets? Must mean that your magic show isn't not sold out. That's unfortunate for you.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lenny, could you come over here and take a look at this?
Cow.
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
How many assistants do you need? Sure.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Linny.
What about Lynette? Why is everything about Linny? He has a damn sister too, you know. It's just very eerie that it's empty. Bit of an organ happening in the OST.
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Who are we sitting next to? Hello? I mean, we're the only people here. It's super awkward.
Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still. It's kind of awkward if we don't say anything.
Isn't that usually your job?
You little...
Am I wrong?
Of course you put this on Paimon.
I'm mute. Don't look at me.
Excuse me. I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry.
I apologize for making you feel like you need to apologize.
I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Please.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice
The
down.
place is empty. He's gonna hear you regardless.
Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So let's talk. But what should we talk about?
This is getting even more awkward. But we're going for a blue theme here.
Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction.
He has a pointy ear. Is he an elf? Is that why he has such a long lifespan?
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Vaudain.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat, and as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I
like your eyes.
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillet? Could he be...
Chief Justice.
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Whoa, being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
Ooh, his hair comes to a little kind of rough plait here and then it ties up. I like your design, sir. Could you hurry up and be a pullable character because I'd like you to join my squad? Would one be wrong in assuming that you're Hydro? I don't see a vision.
No offense taken. Being
don't
Chief
see a
Justice is
vision.
merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really.
I don't see a vision. But he's a playable character. Where is it?
And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to, there's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression.
Oh, honey, she already ruined her first impression with me. Don't you worry about that.
So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
I would prefer that she become flustered, sir. It suits me quite well.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. You may now enjoy the show.
Oh, man. If I already didn't like you, I like you even more now for that reaction.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
Kind of sad, but works for me.
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Ooh, Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
The crowds enter the venue and the curtains open for the show to begin. Oh, every seat is taken.
Ooh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting!
Can you hush and sit? You're like really distracting.
Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Just zip it. And sit. Zip it and sit.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny.
I get it's supposed to be confidence, but I just find it grating.
And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Or not.
Hello, everyone.
No one's there we go.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
I do have to ask the question that I know Tagler just gave us his vision, but if the vision is more just an external manifestation of what you as a person have the ability to do, why can you not still perform those same abilities even if the object is not on your person? Because it's you that has been bestowed with these gifts. How is it that just taking your vision, I suppose that also touches back on this Clerk Decree and stuff, so I guess maybe they have to have their vision on them. It just seems odd.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations.
Like, I could understand if having, it's like a magic user's staff. I hate staves with a passion and like wands and shit. Like, magic comes from you, not objects. But in these scenarios, those implements focus your abilities. So is it like the vision focuses your abilities and helps them stabilize? You could technically use them in an off manner or weaker manner without your vision, but having it amplifies it? I don't know. It just seems so weird that, hey, here's a magical device. Without it, you were nothing.
I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless.
Poor bird. Are you gonna pick the cards off the floor, or are we just gonna play 52 pickup later on?
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky.
Yep, the cards disappeared.
Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely.
Yeah, we know something goes
right
wrong
before
here.
your very eyes.
Poor Lynette. She's probably like, why is it always me? Why can't Linny ever be the one?
It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Oh, something doesn't go wrong. I thought something did go wrong here. That's embarrassing.
Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
And she's dry. Her hair is dry. That's it. One trick. That's all we have. That's short. People paid how much to come to this show?
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything. Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
What a show.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking.
Agreed. He feels like another Zhongli, and it's great.
To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey
Thank
has
God.
only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all.
Oh, you're going to bring somebody up onto the stage? Please tell me Farina does not volunteer.
In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member.
I mean, logic suggests that it's going to be the Traveler, but for argument's sake, Farina could be a volunteer.
Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box.
Why 1 minute?
Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow, how's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Let's just watch and see, Paimon.
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate.
I mean, how do we know that that's true? It could still be fixed and we wouldn't know the difference.
Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible.
What's with the balloons?
You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown?
From what?
Like this. 60,
Oh, right.
59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh, Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that.
I'm sure Lenny's prepared. With the whole crowd counting together, you couldn't even if you wanted to.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 50...
60, 59, 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53, 52? Huh? Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, all right. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something.
40, 39, 38! Mr. Lenny, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, midair right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
It's all part of the show.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too?
Maybe it was just to divert our attention.
Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it.
25, 24, 23! What's wrong, Mr. Lenny? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Does it matter?
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19, 18, 17!
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
10!
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4!
I speak.
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
less interested in him, show us the audience member. She's the one you really gotta watch out for. Is she dead? That'd be a stark term for the worst, wouldn't it? What the absolute shit?
What happened?
What are the odds, though, that the tank was placed right on top of the box?
Is this part of the show?
I don't think it is, honey. It's a dead body under there.
You're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
Oh, hush. Even I know you're superfluous in this instance.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
I swear I know this voice actor. It's just, I don't know if it's just because he's channeling Zhongli or what, but he just sounds so familiar. After some time, the guards complete their investigation.
Unfortunately,
no
the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell.
Oh.
One of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe.
So where's the girl?
Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage.
But where's the girl?
As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience.
Yeah, that's odd.
And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found.
What? Is she the culprit? No, because it was a random audience member selected, or so they told us.
It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance, and there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
And they were just taking advantage of Linny in his performance to do so in a dramatic manner.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
And to pull it off like this in front of an audience, including the Archon and the Chief Justice.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Okay, 1, again, you're an idiot. 2, the mysterious disappearances started 20 years ago. This kid isn't even 20. How is he responsible?
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not?
So? What does any of that have to do with anything? Why would he kill one of his own assistants just to make a girl disappear? That makes literally no sense.
Now that
Where's
I
your
think
proof,
about
Farina?
it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
You're just embarrassing yourself. You should stop talking.
That can't be right. How can Linny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
It's hard to believe all this happened during the show.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
Then why were you so passionate in your bullshit?
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
But why? Why would he set himself up in this situation when the blame is obviously gonna fall on him because he's standing right there and it was his own show? Like, if he wanted to kidnap and murder somebody, wouldn't he do it in a way that he'd get off and not be a suspect? Why would he make himself suspect number one if he was actually doing it? Like, can you people just think for a second?
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you, Traveler. You'll support Lenny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
You just need to shut up. As I said, you're just embarrassing yourself. Just silence. I trust Lenny.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met.
We didn't, but okay.
But with Lenny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
You know, at this point in time, I would have just looked at her and said, "You're an idiot," turned away and looked at the novelette, because she's just spouting absolute bullshit. And it's like, a guy just died. There is a man literally dead on the stage, blood everywhere. To be fair, we can't see it, but he just got squished. It's there. And all you're interested in is a riveting showdown and decides the true victor on the stage. A guy's dead, love. Try to have a little grief and remorse and sadness in your life before just being so fucking dramatic.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I kind of just want to backhand her and go, what is wrong with you? Who hurt you to make you this horrible human being?
I understand.
Whatever.
Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment,
I call it bullshit, but you can call it that.
I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
No? Can we not hire an actual attorney who knows how this bloody country runs and actually has a chance at getting him off? Even though he's innocent, but again, I don't think this country's justice is actual justice. I think it's just a show put on to convert energy into the entire city. I don't think their justice is actual justice. So you need a professional.
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the
Within a
scene to
day?
their cases and search for the truth.
You want us to find the truth and the murderer in one day. You're crazy.
Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House.
Why the Opera House? Do you not have a prison?
The audience may
Jail?
begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot Outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Everyone is dismissed and the audience begins to leave along with Farina and Novelette.
Lenny!
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
No, just annoyed. Not at you, at Madam Bitch up top seat.
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Horrified, actually, would be a more correct word. I wasn't expecting someone to just be squished on the stage in front of me.
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Kel. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
It would be the dumbest thing you've ever done in your life.
Good to hear. Thank you so much for trusting
It has
me.
nothing to do with trust, Lenny. It would be the dumbest thing you've ever done.
I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion.
I think I need to know how the trick is performed to know how it went wrong. As in, where did she go and how did Cal get inside the box? So you need to tell me how the trick works.
I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did.
My question for you, I wasn't paying attention to the gentleman on the stage who was speaking to you, whether it was Garrick or Cal. Which box was Cal standing at? Was he at yours on the stage or was he at the one in the audience?
Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Yes, it is very strange.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Where did you get those glasses and could you please remove the moustache?
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh?
With what money? You don't have any money.
Don't worry.
You don't even have pockets.
Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
You don't have savings. You don't do anything.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
No, I'm starting to question your taste, dear.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
I won't let you down. I'm used to this sort of thing.
Yeah, just leave it to us.
I'm used to this sort of thing? What, being a lawyer? No, I'm really not.
Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Oh, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
No, sir. You need to start explaining me how the trick works.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Lenny.
Correct.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it.
We don't need to know all your trade secrets. We just need to know this particular one.
But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
All right, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case.